everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got something interesting to show you. Another estate sale find. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to see if I can get it working again, or at least presentable enough to hang on a wall. So without further ado, let me present to you my latest estate sale find. This beautiful, and I use the term beautiful loosely, shotgun is a 12 gauge, very, very old. You can tell that it's got tons and tons of pitting. This thing was in an attic, just absolutely, it's seen some stuff, let's just say that. And my favorite part about it is this: the stock is completely broken. I literally have it pieced together here, just sitting here. This thing is legitimately just absolutely horribly broken. They used a nail, as you can see here, to put it back together at some point. I have no clue if this is horsehair or wire. I don't know what it is, but it has been here trying to keep that thing back together. They use some kind of, I'm not sure what this is, kind of tape thing. And they even put a nail, as you can see on the trigger guard here. That should not be there. That should be a screw of some sort, a machine screw. Yeah, but this thing has seen life. It has shot a couple of rabbits, or it has been used to knock someone over the head with. I don't know. But, like I said, this thing is absolutely broken. But it is a 12 gauge, and I can barely read what it is. I'm going to see if I can zoom in here. It's like a 12 gauge, as you can see right here on the stamp. And it looks to me like it says Victor Plan something American, something New York. I'm going to try cleaning it up. To be honest with you, this thing is not worth a whole lot. It's in rough shape. You'd have to get this thing fully redone. You'd have to inspect the barrel inside, make sure it doesn't have any cracks or stress fractures, things like that. I mean, I'm no gunsmith, but there's science and things behind there that when things go boom, you don't want it to go boom in your face. Also, the pin right here is a little bit worn, and the problem is, if you try to shoot this, it seems functional. I've opened the breech, I've pulled back the trigger. It seems to work just fine, which is great because these old guns usually are reliable anyway. But that being said, the problem that a lot of people face when you have an old shotgun like this that has a lot of lead run through it is when you fire this. I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed. So in order to load this gun, you pull this back. The breech right here opens, and I don't know if you can see inside of here. Probably not. Probably can't zoom in. That thing's dirty inside if you can see it. Dang. Anyway, problem is, you load your shell in here, and I'm going to try to, there we go, lock it back in place. You'll pull back your trigger, you fire it. This is going to pop open. It's going to, you know how you saw it open just a minute ago. It's basically when you pull that trigger, you pull it back, you fire it, and I'm just using this as a demonstration. When you fire it, it's going to pop open like that. That shell's going to hit you in the face more likely. It's going to burn you to death. And or worse, it could harm you in other ways possible. So, like I said, I'm going to do the right thing here, and I'm going to clean it up. It's not really going to hurt the value of this thing. It needs to be re-blued. It needs new stock. I mean, I'm not really hurting anything here, just messing with this. But I'm actually going to do the right thing. And when I say right thing, I mean that loosely. Just like Vice Grip Garage would say, I mean that loosely. I'm going to try to get it firing, try to get it working. So, I would not recommend doing this at home. So please don't do anything stupid like this, like I'm about to try to do. First things first though, safety. Can I fix this ish? You know, or do I need to look up how long of a barrel in stock can I possibly get away with? Maybe I can just cut it off here and have just a nice little handled shotgun with a very long barrel, or I could cut off the barrel maybe somewhere. Depends. You got to keep things legal. But for now, I think I'm just going to attempt to glue this back together. Maybe even screw it together with glue. Because when you also fire this, I'm going to rig up a system like on a board or something, and point it at a target and use a tree as a backing, because I am going to use a string to pull this trigger back, and I'm going to be behind that tree. I'm not going to put myself or my shoulder rather behind this, because if this is not glued properly, if something catastrophically happens, this wood is going to go straight into your shoulder and you're going to have a very bad day. Like I said, this is a very stupid idea. I don't know why I'm doing this for YouTube. We're going to try it. So I'm going to get to cleaning this thing. You'll probably see it when it's cleaned and or stock's fixed, and then I'll test it. Hang tight. Pray for me. Hey everybody. All right, so we officially finished restoring, in air quotes, the 12 gauge shotgun from the supposedly 1930s, probably older than that. Now we're going to test fire it. Now, this thing is not suitable, I think, to be fired in any other way except what I call remotely. I would have honestly taken it to get it somewhere seen about through the barrel and fixed, but I just want to see if it fires. Who knows how long it's been since it's actually fired at all. So I want to say this and preface this: do not try any of this at home. I am definitely not a professional, but I definitely don't want anyone to do anything stupid just because I did it. So please don't do any of this at home. But first I'm going to show you the rig that I made to fire it, and then cross your fingers nobody loses any toes. All right, let's look at it. Okay, so this is my setup here. I've got this nice, wonderful telephone pole here that I'm going to cower behind because I value my safety. And from a distance here, I've got this speaker wire that runs all the way out here to my makeshift gun testing unit. It's a marvel of absolute absurdity. It's got a random pulley from a car that I've been saving for who knows how long. Speaker wire that works perfectly if you don't have any string, several other pulleys, and then all of this this 4x4 post and a bunch of other pieces of lumber. And our target today is going to be an empty box of Busch Light. It was good beer while it lasted, folks. Anyway, so this is a closer look at my rig. I've got one of these Wicked arms, which you can use for hunting or for target practice. They work really good and they clamp really solidly on anything. I think it was like 20 bucks when I bought it, so I'd recommend that. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way, but if y'all want to sponsor me, please do. It makes a great gun testing unit. I'm going to zip tie in two places through these holes the gun to this board, and I've got it screwed down back here with this protecting it using this clamp. And there's a closer look at my pulley system here. You can kind of see the pulleys I used, and a bread tie and a zip tie pulling the trigger. Works really good. I've used it 3 times testing it out, making sure I've got a good pull each time. So hopefully it'll work. The gun is not loaded right now, so I'm just going to show you as I pull this back. Hammer clicks back, you pull this, fires just fine. So hopefully on this nice hillside here covered with trees, we can shoot this bush light box and see if this thing fires. I think I did a pretty good job cleaning her up. She's definitely not perfect. If I was going to restore this, I would have got it reblued. Part of the reason I'm doing this way is because I don't think anything's wrong with the barrel per se, but this pin and this bushing area thing here are really, really worn, and when you move it back and forth, there's a lot of play, and when you fire it, I think I've said it before, it could just pop open. That wouldn't be good. Plus, even though I've glued the stock and I put a nail in it, or not a nail, but a screw in it, I definitely don't want the stock coming apart on me as well as I fire it and jamming wood into my shoulder. That would not be good. So we're going to test it like this first. I've got some random 12 gauge bullets. I mean, sorry, not bullets, shells. That's my bad. People will call me out for that in the comments. But basically, I think they're game load. They're just some old shotgun shells I found in the back of a dump truck one time. Hopefully they'll work. The problem though is that this is supposed to be a black powder rifle. So the shell is supposed to have black powder, not the smokeless powder. And it takes a really, from what I understand, black powder and the smokeless powder, the ones that make today, are much more powerful. So this may not handle this load. Hopefully everything will be okay. So, like I said, cross your fingers. All right, everybody, gun's hot. We're ready to go. We're about to see if this old girl's gonna fire off. I'm using these Winchester 12 gauge Peters rounds. I'll get closer, maybe you can see them. I got an 8 on them. Like I said, I'm hoping they're like skeet or something. I did research them, supposedly they are, but I think this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna see if this thing will fire. I got a slow motion camera going. Maybe we'll catch some cool stuff going on. All right. Going hot. Going hot. And 3, 2, 1. Sweet Jesus, we did it. Yeah, that's some pretty good carnage right there. Looks awesome. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. Phew. All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching Thunder Mountain Rising. As always, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and remember, work hard or go home.